Mission Impossible was really before my time. The first one came out in 1996, and I wasn't even born yet. I think about three or four of these movies came out before I was even born, and then most of them came out as I was growing up. And I never really showed any interest. I never seen any of the movies. So in the last week, I've spent my time going through all seven movies. And today I finally saw the very last one. I can confidently say that Mission Impossible 3 is by far the best one. None of the other ones, in my opinion, even come close. But I love Tom Cruise after seeing all these movies, and he's a fantastic actor. He's one of a kind. Most of the time, I feel like people go to see these movies just for the stunts alone, the stunts and the action. The stories aren't very strong, and I believe that carries over into this movie. But like I said, the third one was overall really strong. It had a great villain, a great actor, Davian, and it had a great plot. And they actually tie something from that plot into this movie, so it's actually kind of relevant. My advice is that you see Dead Reckoning, Mission Impossible 7, the one that came out before this. You will definitely need to know what happened before you see this movie. But in Mission Impossible 8 Dead Reckoning, you get more countdowns, more bombs, more chase scenes, more chasing Ethan, more doubting Ethan, even though he's never lost and is always right, more complicated story beats, more plot twists, although not as many as usual. And as you can expect, good action scenes and good choreography, but this time even more MacGuffins than usual. To be honest, this movie is just more of the same that we get overall, with, I'm sorry to say, a little bit of boredom. This movie was 2 hours and 49 minutes, and you can definitely feel that there's about 20 to 30 minutes of film they could have scraped off this movie. They just used, it seems like they used all of it, all of the footage, and sometimes it really can drag. It did not need to be 2 hours and 49 minutes. Nothing they do here in this one is better than any of the other Mission Impossibles. I will say the stunt that he pulls off in this one is very cool looking, and it lasts a very long time, but it's shot very well. All the cinematography in this movie is great. All the shots are really good. And Tom Cruise is just doing his thing the whole movie. And I can confidently say it's a good thing that this is the last one, because the formula, you could already see it before in the other movies, but it was really starting to overstay its welcome at this point. It's pretty much the same formula for all the movies. And honestly, the film, this doesn't have any suspense, because you know Ethan will be okay. You know he's gonna win. He always wins. He never loses, and that's the point of him. But still, it's not interesting anymore. And honestly, the villain is kind of interesting. You already know what it is. It's the entity. It's basically like Terminator AI taking over, and I guess this is the right time to make this type of film, because we're dealing with that right now. And although you feel the entity as like this weight, as this pressure, as you do feel some suspense, but not really, because one, you know Ethan is going to win, and the entity has no form. It's just the internet, you know? You can't relate to it in any way, if you understand what I'm saying. It has no real presence. And to make up for that presence, we have Gabriel, which he was great in the first movie in Mission Impossible 7, but now is he lost more and more interest as they dragged it on. He kept getting away. He's been getting away every time, and Ethan's chasing him. He gets away, Ethan's chasing him. He keeps leaving people to live, and it's just, yeah, it just got played out, man. Honestly, I was hoping for something a little more grand or a little bit more heartfelt towards the end, for a ending, like for a franchise that's been going on for 30 years. And unfortunately, it doesn't really give you that feeling. It just feels like another movie. It really feels like at the end they could just make another one, another world-ending threat. And it sucks, because I was really looking forward to this movie being really good. I spent all those hours catching up on all those other movies that were pretty mid too. I really thought this one, because 7 was good. I like 7, and I was looking forward to this one, and it didn't finish off as good. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments about this movie, and I will see you in the next review. Peace.